Is this the news that we've been waiting for when it comes to Open Door? Will Open Door be retesting the $11 levels and potentially even getting to $15 by the end of this week? Or is this a ticker which is running on a little bit too much of a hype and should be locking your profits and walking away from? What's up, trend friends? Today, I'm discussing Open Door under three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be doing a catalyst breakdown, going over the news that recently came out. The what, we're going to be doing a little bit of stock analysis. The where, I'm going to be telling you guys where it's going from a non-biased perspective. Now, I say non-biased, but if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know my bias, all right? I am a permabull when it comes to Open Door. I'm a permabull, it's true, right? So we're going to be talking about exactly where I see Open Door heading from here on out, though. First things first, let's talk about the why. Now, in my previous video, I told you guys that this is a ticker which I see trading between the $7.50 range or $7 range all the way upwards of the $9 range, right? $9.30 range is what I said, right? Until we hear further news. Now today we heard somewhat of a news. You could say it's a news. It's, you know, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really think that this is news, all right? And it's just what I think, right? It's just what I think. So let's go over here and let's read exactly what's happening. So it says, why is Open Door soaring today? It says that shares that after its CEO Kaz Najatian signaled that the company was looking into enabling payments in Bitcoin and other crypto assets for home purchases. The comments sparked a spike in interest and trading volume for real estate company stock. This news came as Open Door were also undergoing a business transformation, according to management. Early signs from the company's new agent-led platform were encouraging. This new model reportedly doubled the number of sellers who reached the final cash offer compared to the company's traditional channel, and listing conversions increased fivefold. So again, this is something which we already knew about, but the news really comes from the Bitcoin integration into the Open Door systems, right? Into payment processing. Okay. So now overall, how bullish is this news? Truly, I think that it's really not that bullish of news, and unfortunately, guys, I don't see it breaking above the $11 levels with this news. However, once again, it's doing exactly what we said, right? It's trading between this range. And I told you guys previously, I said above the $9 levels, for me, Open Door is a sell. For me, Open Door is a sell above the $9 levels, at least a portion of my position, right? Because the way I'm trading Open Door right now, and I'll tell you guys exactly what I'm doing, okay? So about, you know, first of all, we already closed majority of our position above $9. I'm going to be honest with you guys in our trading community. But if I were to have a position in Open Door right now, what I would do is I would use a portion of it, maybe 50% of my portfolio, and I would be swing trading. I would sell above 5, I would sell above 9, buy back again closer to 8. Sell above 9, buy back closer to 8. And with the funds that I'm making swing trading Open Door, I would just buy more Open Door. I would just accumulate more Open Door for the long haul. If, of course, you do have a, you know, long-term vision when it comes to Open Door, right? Because I know some people don't, and they're just looking at it as a trade. And I think it's so important that if you're just looking at it as a trade, then understand what zones are zones where the stock is relatively overbought, that you should be locking in profits and walking away from, and what zones are oversold, that you should go ahead and maybe put some money in and buy the stock, right? Because oftentimes what happens in these markets, guys, is that, you know, everyone's a short-term trader until things go south, and now they're a long-term investor, right? And I think that right now Open Door is in a situation where it really is able to, you really are able to decide, right, by your own sword, by your own will, right, of going like, hey, do I want to just lock in some profits and walk away, or is this a company whom I truly believe in their visions long term, right? Now, personally, I do believe in the long-term vision of the Open Door, hence why I'm keeping a portion of my position open in Open Door, right? However, I know a lot of people that are just here in it for the trade, and let me tell you something. If you're in it for the trade, let it break above this $11 level and then jump in, right? Instead of going ahead and, you know, having it just continuously reject this $9.50 level, then back, then up and down, and watching your portfolio fluctuate with it. That's what I would do, okay? Now, listen, when it comes to Open Door, I think that this is a ticker which, based off of this news, its peak is going to be, you know, it's not going to be able to break above the $10 levels with this news what we got right now, because to me this is filler news. Really, it really is filler PR. And I think that, I don't even think that Najatian really expected the price volatility to be the way it is. I mean, it's up 14% on the day, on the, not even the news that they are doing so, on the news that, hey, we might do so, we're thinking about doing so. It's a little overreaction, all right? Can we say that, right? I mean, it's crazy. And again, remember, right? I'm the same guy that when Open Door was crashing, I was here and saying buy, right? I mean, you know, when you go to my YouTube channel, right? Let's see, where was it? It's MVTS that I said buy. That's Oklo that I said buy. Let's see. Where was it that I said buy freaking? Look at this. Oh no. For the next. Let's go. Let's go. Look at this. I am buying $20,000 worth of the $7 stock, and this is going to be on the ticker open, ticker OPEN. Right, so I have been very bullish on the ticker when it's been overbought, and I think, you know, even when it fell down to the $3 levels, I was telling you guys, oh, buy the dip, it's not really over, da da da, and now it's sitting at 9. Okay, so clearly I know a thing or two about a thing or two, and I've been more than fair when it comes to my, you know, analysis on open door, and I think that's one of the things that I take pride in, is that I'm never really here only covering the positives and also being I like to think I'm one of the most realistic people when it comes to giving you guys predictions, where a lot of these guys, you know, man, you know what they do is that they find the niche stock, and then they just only talk about the positives. You know why? Because I promise you, if you haven't already, maybe you're smart enough, but there are a lot of people that are already thinking, oh fuck this guy, I'm gonna hit the thumbs down button because he's saying sell above 9. Okay, you know what? That's fine, right? But I'm willing to sacrifice my thumbs up, thumbs down ratio, right? Because I'm willing to actually be honest with you guys and tell you guys what I think. When the stock is cheap, I tell you it's cheap. When the stock is expensive, I tell you guys it's expensive. When I'm bullish, I say I'm bullish. When I'm bearish, I say I'm bearish, right? And if this is the type of content you guys like, hit the thumbs up button. If I get over 100 likes when it comes to open door, I'll continue coming out with my consistent coverage of open door. 100 likes, you guys are it, all right? It's in the balls in your court. Now, let's get talking about another thing. So right now, once again, if you guys want to trade alongside me every single day, I am buying and selling and trading stocks every single day. And this is our Discord, guys. It's right now actually on a 50% sale for the next 10 members that join. It will give you access to my day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, lessons, one-on-one access, 2K small account challenges, which we have going on, crypto alerts, lessons, everything like that. And this is what it looks like. So we give you the entry to the ticker, we give you the entry, we give you the exit. We also tell you how many shares to buy, right? So a lot of these Discords, the way they work is that they say buy and buy. That's not how we operate, guys, right? I think, you know, so we say 10 shares in a 10K account. So that means we use 10K as a benchmark. So let's say you have a 50K account, you buy 5 times this number. Let's say you have a 40K account, you buy 4 times this number. You know, let's say you have a 100K account, you buy 10 times this number, right? Over and over again. Now, we've been absolutely crushing it. We have over 400 members coming back month after month. And the reason why they're coming back is because they're making money, right? Literally, I mean, look at this, right? Tuesday, literally last week, my man's like, another day following Sam on his daily wins. Right now, it's been 16 out of 17 days wins for me. September proved to be a solid month. Thank you, Top Trade Academy. 164% a single month. So, you know, big wins or small wins, guys, you know, I'm proud of what we built here when it comes to Top Trade Academy. $22,000 of a single trade. Crushing it, man. Crushing it. Look at my man. Shout out Lewis. He says, Sam and the gang, you lot of freaks. Look at this shit. Unbelievable. Return this month. On we go. Come on, boys and girls. 22,000 pounds in a single month. Also, just started trading it not even 2 months ago. Been in the chat for less than a month. And from 10K and from 17K, account is already up 10K. God bless, man. God bless. I mean, you know, give it a shot, right? Because I'll tell you this. We also offer a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. So just join, see if you make money. If you make money, come back for more. If you don't make money, pack your bags and leave and never ever come back again. What I'm telling you, man, there's a reason why we have so many people coming back, and the reason's simple. They're making money. Okay, they're making money. You can either stay broke and or stagnant or take advantage of the financial. My guy Joey, crushing it. My guy Joey, thank you, Sam. Critical wins. This is literally today. Okay, it says yesterday, but it's really today because I'm filming a little late tonight. Look at this. Monday, October 6th. 50% gains on accounts pretty much the last 3 months. Only followed Sam's swing alerts. Thank you, Sam, as much as I can do this. Give it a shot. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Have us in the training. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.